We've had a good pre-season. We've had to start early. We've had 5 or 6 games, and we've had an unbeaten pre-season. So I'm hoping we can take that into the first game. It doesn't get tougher than this. We know what we're up against, but we're confident in ourselves as well.
You've done a bit of research in Olympia. Where do you think their threat's going to come from?
I think all over. They haven't got many weaknesses. The thing I like about their team is they don't have any superstars from what it seems either. They're just a very good organised side, difficult to beat, break down. So we're just going to have to be great on the day, and I think it's going to be really tight, hopefully. And it's going to come down to the last half an hour, and let's see who wants it more and who's fitter.
How are you setting up today? What's your key message to the boys?
Key message is to trust in ourselves and to give the ball to each other, to make sure we keep possession as much as we can, to tire them out, and to play it in phases. We're going to have counter-attacking some of the time. Some of this game we're very good at that, and they're going to have the ball for long periods. So let's see how we can come up against them as a bank of. We're playing 4-2-3-1 today, so we'll see how this 3-man behind the striker works.
Where do you think the first goal for Gower could come from today?
Look, we've got a very good front four, I have to say. You'll see in the game that they're all talented. They all keep the ball really nicely. They play good football, so it could come from any direction. So I honestly don't know. Let's hope it comes at all.
A tough early test for Gower Allstars as they kick off their BSFL Premiership campaign at Whittington Park away at Olympia FC. Hossam Hassan starts in goal with the back four of James Monroe, Sasha Mbai, Daniel Martin and Juan Arias. Isaac Atite and Ramon Brasileiro, the two midfielders just in behind Rashid Obadi on the right-hand side, Angel Zapata on the left, Hisham Abdallah, and leading the line, Yannick James. It'll be Olympia to get us underway. Temperatures today touching 30 degrees, really tough conditions here in North London. It's an early long ball from Olympia, almost drops there to Tashan Bradshaw-Brown. Juan Arias will step in and mop up here for Gower Allstars. Maybe do a bit more than that as he carries it down the left-hand touchline. Good close control from Arias, and he's found Brasileiro at the base of midfield. Brasileiro prods this forward. Obadi, clumsy challenge on him from Giuliano Cinotti, and the referee will give the free kick Gower's way. Here is Hisham Abdallah, comes into a more central area. The pass finds Obadi, now Brasileiro. Atite trying to hold off Caldwell. Forward and back down the touchline to Brasileiro. His ball was early into the 18-yard box. Nobody read it though. It's thrown into Adjuman, the Olympia captain, anchoring that midfield. Forward from Cinotti, cut out initially by Arias, but they've managed to get this forward again. Here's Uribarri making his way to the byline, and it's good defending in the end from Juan Arias. Crucial touch to the ball, first corner will go Olympia's way. Uribarri will lift it in towards the 6-yard box. Header it away is from Mbai. They're going to try and get it back into the 18-yard box. Here it is with Elliot Joseph. Joseph back down the touchline. Cinotti, the centre-back, wide on this left-hand side. There's the cross into the 6-yard line. Slice clearance from Sasha Mbai, but goes behind for another corner. Keeper's taken charge of that situation. Hossam Hassan drops to Adjuman, but the effort is high and into the trees behind the goal. It's long downfield from Hassan. One on the head by Olympia's Dan Martin. In comes James Monroe with a header of his own. Down the right-hand side, tracking back into his own half is Zapata. Monroe will try and lift one up towards the halfway line. That's over the head of James and Martin. Headed forward by Cinotti. Prodded forward towards Adjuman. Adjuman was sprawling and it almost found its way to the feet there of Rashid Obadi, but steered back to the goalkeeper. Lifted downfield. It's given away though by Caldwell. Abdallah couldn't find his man, but Yannick James will track back and collect the ball. This time it's forward to Obadi on the corner of that 18-yard box. Brasileiro. It's over the bar. His manager enjoyed that though. Likes the intent early from Ramon Brasileiro. Olympia chipped that out towards the left-hand side, looking for Kafouris. Header is loose and drops to Atite. Good first touch and too strong there for Adjuman. To the right-hand side, looking for Zapata. Enough Kafouris last. Throw will be Gowers and Monroe takes it. Obadi, edge of the 18-yard box. Can he find a pass? He will. Brasileiro's touch is loose though. So's Joseph's. It's been picked off by Gower. Opportunity here maybe for Hisham Abdallah. He's forced back to the edge of the 18-yard box. Atite will strike, but he didn't catch it like he wanted to. Straight down the throat of Emmanuel Olajide. Downfield from Chinotti, and By with the header. Heard the call too late from his goalkeeper. Picked up by Tashan Bradshaw-Brown, and By closes him down. Gower back in possession on the halfway line. Attempted turn there from Rashid Abadi. Giuliano Chinotti just got a bit too close. On the left-hand side, they're going to try and work it here, and they will do with one Arias. Two players converged on him. He found the ankles of Ryan Caldwell, so will be a throw, and Arias takes it quickly. Yannick James will pick up the second ball. He's in the 18-yard box. It's blocked. Here's Atite, keeps it going. Yannick James once more. Narrow angle, looks for the near post, but again, soft contact. Olajide didn't have to worry too much. Chinotti will carry up towards the halfway line. That's a cross-field ball. They'll play on. Despite the cries of offside from the Gower team, it's out to the right-hand side. Here is Uribari, strikes across goal. Good save there from Hassan. Gower get this clear, picked up by Ajiman. Prods this wide, and Kafuris will run onto it, into Gower's half of the field. Early Olympia pressure here, but it's going to be let off there. It's a poor pass in the end, down that left-hand side. First real chance of the afternoon. It fell Zachariah Suribari's way. He wrapped his boot round it, didn't he? Forced Hossam Hassan into the save. Here's Elliot Joseph for Olympia on the left-hand side. That's worked forward well by Kafuris. And here it is with Tashan Bradshaw-Brown. Can't hold off the challenge, though. Into midfield for Rashid Abadi. Bradshaw-Brown almost got it back. It's forward from Martin to Arias, up near the halfway line. Twisting and turning. He'll find a pass forward as well to James. Tries to slip that in behind. It's a good pass for Abdallah across the 6-yard box and then launched away. Olympia were backtracking. Daniel Martin got there. On the front foot again here, Olympia. Edge of the 18-yard box, struck from distance. Second bite of the cherry. Down the throat of Hossam Hassan. Easier than the first one he had to save. Down the touchline from Arias to Abdallah. Out to Brasileiro, edge of the 18-yard box. Picked up a bit of a knock in pre-season, so we'll keep an eye on him. That's downfield. So lovely first touch by Yannick James. It's out to this left-hand side. Back inside to Rashid Abadi. That's flicked forward to the chest of James. Tries to work it round the corner. He was looking for Hisham Abdallah, just a bit too far in front of him. And the goalkeeper could just come and collect for Olympia FC. So, fantastic season for them last year, wasn't it? BSFL Championship champions, 18-point gap at the top as well. And they're on the front foot here, and there's an effort. Squeezes just wide of the far post. Well, we mentioned it earlier in commentary. Ramon Brasileiro, a little bit of a niggle in pre-season, picked up, and he's not going to make it to half-time. So, with 22 minutes on the clock, Phil Glynn forced into a substitution. Jaffa Al-Tufaili is on. He's going to fit in at left-back while Juan Arias slots into midfield. By. That's a dangerous pass across. Baraimo's pressing. Hassan's not going to get there, and it's slotted home by Tashawn Bradshaw-Brown. It was sloppy play at the back from Gower Allstars. They were caught in possession, caught in two minds perhaps. Baraimo press. Hassan couldn't get there. He was at risk of giving the penalty away as well, but Tashawn Bradshaw-Brown, no mistake with an empty net. It's on the left-hand side for Olympia. Here's the skipper, Larry Ajiman. Forward down the left-hand side. Caldwell twists away, tries to dig out across to the 6-yard box. Olympia still have it. Ajiman forward. A bit of footwork and a really good shot there from Elliot Joseph, who tried to find the top left corner. Hossam Hassan had to be at his best. Delivery. Hassan comes to meet it. It's dropped to Baraimo. Shot from distance is from Adjaman is blocked away. That's a robust challenge on Zapata from Zafiris. Pleased he got the ball, but Anthony Brown will agree to disagree there. Free kick goes Gower's way. Stabbed away by Olympia up to the halfway line of Tite. That's forward to Zapata. Adjaman just left the leg in. Zapata went over it. Free kick rightly given to Gower. Struck from distance. It was curling. The power needed to beat Emmanuel Olajide from that distance from Rashid Obadi. Taken down really well by Baremo. It's inside towards Elliot Joseph, but picked off by Atite. He's doing well to operate in the small amount of space afforded to him. Cross from Obadi to the right-hand side. It's Zapata to the byline. Trying to find space to dig out the cross. It's good defending from Ryan Caldwell getting back there. He's pulled it back towards Rashid Obadi. It's just been picked off his toe well by Elliot Joseph, who's battled it away too from Juan Arias, and that's a long ball downfield from Elliot Joseph. It'll skip off the turf into the gloves of Hossam Hassan. There's the throw in down the line from Monroe. And the free kick just for the little tug back on Zapata. Rashid Obadi with the left foot. With the curling delivery into the 18-yard box. No one took charge of the situation. Hands on heads there from Gower All-Stars players. It's a really well-placed delivery from Rashid Obadi. And the closest man to it was Sasha Mbai. Put it forward into Gower All-Stars territory. It's out on the left-hand side. Olympia threatening once more. It's pulled back towards the near post. Hossam Hassan had to be strong. There's a delivery from Uribari. Powerful header from Mbai. Strike from the penalty spot. Lifted over the bar from Yemi Baraimo. He looks to the heavens. I believe he didn't get that on target. Lovely crossfield ball from Chinotti, matched by an even better touch too. That's forward, and it's a lovely spot there from Sasha Mbai, but he can't complete the clearance. The attempted finish, it's a really good save from Hossam Hassan. Had to get a bit of assistance from his defenders, but eventually the goalkeeper comes away with the ball. He had to stretch out a big right hand to it. Emmanuel Olajide. Flicked on well by Elliot Joseph. Clearance collected by Juan Arias, and that's that for the first half. Referee Anthony Brown blows his whistle, and Gower All-Stars will walk in with a 1-goal deficit to Olympia, and it's a goal they really wish they'd done better with. Confusion at the back. So Olympia 0, Gower All-Stars 1 at half-time at Whittington Park.
First 15 minutes, we actually killed them. They didn't know what, but then what happened? We got overconfident and we stopped doing the right things. Yeah, instead of taking 2-3 touches, we're taking 4-5 and we're getting caught. Yeah? Instead of playing out the back to go forward, we're going across and back. Yeah? Look, listen, their main weapon is their left wing back. They only got one trick in the book. They're kicking it long.
So why are we not getting tighter?
Listen. There's no line though. So we tried to play offsides a couple of times. We got lucky once, and then another time they nearly went through. Yeah? So on their kick, we just drop as a unit and we hit them on the break if we need to. Yeah? But when we do that kick, we need the seconds. So it needs to be all through the midfield. Rash, you've got the hardest job because you've got to go up there, but I need you to come back this way as well on that seconds. Yeah? And in terms of on the ball, yeah, we've got the quality. They can't handle it. Once we do it, right, they can't handle it, but we're not doing the basics, yeah? Like, whether it's, and the basic, honestly, for me, is the switch. We're playing through the eye of the needle. It might happen once, twice, but we're losing the ball. If we want to keep the ball and for us to squeeze up the pitch, because what's happening is we're winning the ball, we're going up, we're trying to squeeze up and then we lose it, and then we got to run back, and then we squeeze up and we're killing ourselves.
Hey, when we have that ball, we need to not be wasteful with it.
Keep moving, boys.
If there's nothing on and the only thing is to force it, recycle it. Everyone here can play, boys. Come on.
It looked like they were fitter than you. It looked like they were faster than you.
It's because they've got the ball.
Yeah, it's easy to be fit when you've got the ball, though.
Exactly.
So we need to keep that.
And that midfield needs to stay disciplined in the middle, up and down, up and down. I know it's easy to say, but the problem was we were being dragged out. And the other thing about this surface is that the passes go short. The amount of times we need to zip it into feet fast, and then we're on the turn. I want to get faster balls out on the counter. Because what's happening is we're dribbling with it every time and then getting caught, and then they're getting a chance to mark men. Don't need to dribble it every time. Let's release that ball early for the counter.
Will be Gower Allstars to get us back underway in this second half. From midfield, that's Arias, finds Rashid Abadi. Checked well by Ajiman, but the ball's on the right-hand side with Zapata. Cross from deep from Munro, Chinotti underneath it, will only find Hisham Abdallah onto his right foot. Just over the bar in the end, and a good early sighter for Gower Allstars early in this second half. Hassan will roll this out to his defenders down the left-hand side. For Al-Tufaili, still going Al-Tufaili, and still going Al-Tufaili. Crossing opportunity here, surely. He's got James on the penalty spot, but he was tracked by George Sifonios. Eric Joseph's just swept to left back with Sifonios, the substitute coming on at half-time. Olympia on the edge of the 18-yard box here with Caldwell. There is Sifonios. Caldwell given time to turn in towards Bartram, shot at the near post, saved by Hassan, and it's back from Bartram to Caldwell, who this time will tuck it home past Hassan. They've doubled their lead, Olympia. Sifonios prodded it forward to Caldwell, who had time and space. They didn't get tight to him, he threaded it through. Bartram at the near post, initially denied there by Hassan, but the pullback, well, Hassan went to his near post, maybe a deflection on the way through, but it's now Olympia 2, Gower Allstars 0. Heaved downfield, down the left-hand side. Yemi Baraimo will track it all the way to the corner flag. Gower trying to get bodies back. It's Baraimo into the 18-yard box. Strike from distance, blocked away by Sasha Mbaye. He picked up wide on this right-hand side, though. Another important block. This time from Al-Tufaili. Arias in the heart of midfield. It's a deflection on the way through off the pass, but Abadi will collect it in the centre circle. Down the left-hand side goes Al-Tufaili. A bit more central again is Abadi. That's a loose touch. Didn't get his head up. Rashid Abadi, and here come Olympia once more, looking threatening. It's a strike from distance, and it's over the bar from Yemi Baraimo. It's not the first time he's tried to hit them from distance. Gower with the throw down the line. Appeal for a foul in the back of Rashid Abadi. Nothing given, though, by Anthony Brown, the referee. Back into his own half. Lovely bit of skill from Arias with a back heel to return it to Rashid Abadi. Turns away from one and then another, and we'll find the halfway line once more for Isaac Atite. Showed a bit too much of it to Caldwell. It's down the left-hand side, though, again for Gower. With Al-Tufaili. Still Al-Tufaili down the left-hand side. It's forward to Yannick James, keeping the move alive. Here's Hisham Abdallah in towards Al-Tufaili, but it's going to break his way all the way through here to Zapata at the far post. Gower have got a goal back, and it's Angel Zapata. Had to be brave there with Emmanuel Olajide charging towards him. It was a really good delivery from the left-hand side from Abdallah. Almost found Al-Tufaili, but certainly found Angel Zapata at the back post. Olympia 2, Gower Allstars 1. And they're on the ball again here through Juan Arias. Atite back out to the left-hand side. Jafar Al-Tufaili finds Juan Arias, tries to lift it over the man behind him. That hit a hand. It did, but it was a Gower one, so the referee waves play on. Arias getting in the way of Chinotti. It's forward from Atite. Lovely turn from Rashid Abadi. Played on for Olympia. Bartram tries to stab that forward into the path of Yemi Baraimo, but Hassan comes to collect. Up to the halfway line go Gower. Rashid Abadi. The touch was inside. back out to the right-hand side for Atite. Abadi once more with Ajerman. Breathing down his neck. Arias, he's been caught in possession. Here goes that Riasumi. It's a forward pass, it's a good one too, towards Baraimo. Tries to set it up. He was looking there for Caldwell, couldn't find him, and Gower will clear it. Here's Atite just dropping in alongside his centre-backs. See a bit more of the ball. He's got another touch of it too here, Isaac Atite. It's forward down the left-hand touchline for Abdella. Gower in their back line now with Al-Tufaili. Olympia pressing high into midfield though with Atite between the lines and doing well. It's a good carry forward from Atite. Now down the left-hand side comes Hisham Abdella again. Towards the byline, clipped up towards the back post. There's the header at goal. It's acclaimed by Emmanuel Olajide. It's James Munro up from right back. Phil Glynn enjoyed that foray forward from his number 4.
Come on, James is here again. James in field.
Al-Tufaili off the touchline. Goes back inside and forward into midfield to Atite. Sasha Mbai finds Atite once more between the lines. He's making that a feature of his game so far. It's Arias, shuffles that to Rashid Abadi, building up ahead of steam, edge of the 18-yard box, strikes from distance. Tipped up by Olajide. It's claimed on the second time of asking. Off goes James Munro. Warm day, so Lucas Giles will come on in his place. Down the right-hand side. It's inside from Zapata to Abadi. Now Atite sits his man down. Atite, edge of the 18-yard box, Arias. Atite once more will try and strike, but he snatched at the shot, and Olajide can keep it in play. Keeps getting himself into threatening positions, Isaac Atite. Here he is again. Lucas Giles towards the halfway line. Ajerman was snapping at the heels of Abadi, so it's back to Giles, who's going forward himself. We'll go back to his colleague Mbai. Into the Olympia half. Foray forward here for the centre-back, and that's a good pass to James, to the byline, tries to put it across goal, and that's a smart stay from Olajide. Smuggled clear from Ginotti. Almost on level terms there, Gower. Bartram down the left-hand side. But he ran into a bit of a cul-de-sac. Al-Tufaili. Lifted up towards Yannick James and flicked across to Rashid Abadi. They've got bodies forward here, Gower. They can't find them. It's a poor pass in the end from Abadi. Intercepted by Elliot Joseph.
Need you back, Lucas.
Bartram to the edge of the 18-yard box. Caldwell can't take it at his stride. Important defending from Mbai, and Atite carries it forward for Gower. He'll find Abadi, breaking forward. The pass into the shins of George Sifonios. Atite in midfield. Oh, he's just caught napping there by Olympia. Going to try and mount something here. They've given the ball away though. It's a good challenge from Arias. He'll carry down this left-hand side. Back down the line to Abdella. He'll go inside for Yannick James. Holds off one challenge and then another. And that one's a bit too clumsy from Ginotti. They'll take the free kick short. Now to the left-hand side. Here's Abdella. It's onto his right foot, bit of space. Digs out the cross. And Joseph nods behind. Corner to Gower. They'll take it quickly. Here's Abadi. Tries to whip it. Headed behind for another corner to Gower. The corner kick taken. Rashid Abadi takes it. Powerful clearance downfield there from George Sifonios. Giles can't take it down. Olympia threatening to counter here. Keeper's come a long, long way. And from the edge of the 18-yard box, it's tucked home. And it's Andrew Riasumi. Giles couldn't take it down on the halfway line. It was 3-on-2. Baraimo just ushered the number 31 under the ball. Hossam Hassan made an early decision to come and try and close down Andrew Riasumi. Proved to be the wrong decision from the goalkeeper in the end. Olympia 3, Gower Allstars 1. They want a free kick, Olympia. They're not going to get one. They've got the 2-goal lead Gower in possession with Atite. Down the left-hand touchline, curled across towards the right-hand side for Lucas Giles. It's down the touchline for Zapata. Looks inside for Abadi. That's a lovely little spin. It's back to Abadi from Arias. Those two have struck up a good central midfield partnership. Arias with a long-range attempt. Skips off the turf harmlessly into the goalkeeper's chest. Off the halfway line to Bartram. A bit of space in behind the midfield. Towards the left-hand side for Baraimo. Giles backs away from him. And he's got around him has Baraimo. Coming across, really important challenge. Perfectly timed too from Sasha Mbai. It's on the left-hand side now again. Bit of success here for Gower. Down that side with Jaffa Al-Tufaili, instrumental in their only goal so far. It's forward from Mbai to Arias, now left-hand side. Here's Hisham Abdallah. Bit of space away from Chinotti. Cross in towards the 6-yard box. It's a clearance, didn't know much about it. Elliot Joseph tries to clear, but he's only found a baddie. Pulls the trigger, but, well, he wish he had that opportunity again. Just pulls it wide of that near post. Giles, caught late. Referee allows play to continue with the baddie in possession. James lays this off to Arias, now on the right-hand side. This Zapata gets past his man Joseph to the byline. Turns back Zapata from distance. Arias, it was curling, but dips straight down the throat of Emmanuel Olajide as Anthony Brown brings this one to a close. The opening game of the Barnet Sunday Football League Premiership goes Olympia FC's way. Gower are going to have to pick themselves up and dust themselves down. They've got another tough fixture next week with Middlesex Premier Cup finalists, heavy hitters lying in wait. It's all over at Whittington Park in Holloway. Olympia FC 3, Gower Allstars 1.
1 minute. The only criticism I've got is that, and I know it's a psychological thing, but when you still had loads of time to get back into that game, think how when we went 3-1 down, it was a good 12 minutes left still, and we were actually still at them on the ropes. There were still so many gaps. So please, guys, next time you go, you think it's against you, keep going to the end.
There was spaces of play where we've been giving the ball away easy. But man, we still played some decent spaces of football. Yeah. We can definitely take something into the next game.
When you watch that back, you'll see that
it's a long season, please. Very long season, man. We can't sit here and be upset about this game, man. Move on to the next one.
I wouldn't swap one of their players for one of us. Not one. They had a really good winger, two really good strikers.
You in this team now.
I swapped their centre back for our centre back.
Oh, fuck.